Hello and welcome to TUI Snapshot. Over decades, TUI has developed and refined its crisis management. One of the unique propositions of TUI is that the company is always at the side of the customer during their holidays. Mark Jordan is TUI's Group Director, Safety, Health and Security, and a key driver in making holidays 2020 safe again. Mark, I assume you must be a very busy man these days.
Yes, absolutely. It's been full steam ahead since February, really, when we saw the initial outbreaks. Then obviously followed by the mass repatriation and then the close down of some areas of our operation. But of course now the focus is on the restart and ensuring our customers and colleagues' safety. But hey, I work with a great team of experts both at group level and across the markets. So ultimately, we're working together. Importantly, though, we have the full backing of our executive board, which makes my job a lot easier. Safety and security are obviously a key priority at TUI, and it won't be compromised. So I've been fully supported every step of the way during this crisis.
When COVID-19 brought the entire world to a lockdown, what was your role at the time?
Well, my role really was to coordinate the group and make sure we worked as one where we could. I supported where the markets and airlines had to take a different approach. And obviously that's understandable because we work across many different markets, governments, so we have to be slightly different in our approach, but where we can align, we should. We immediately set up crisis centres in all of our markets and business units, and group led that centrally, but also importantly kept the business updated what was going on. I worked with our fantastic commercial directors to ensure that we aligned our policies right across the group where we could, so our customers were supported, and importantly they were treated the same where we could do so, because in destination it's important that we give a consistent message. In total, we managed to bring back more than 200,000 holidaymakers in a really short space of time, and under some really difficult circumstances. So that's truly remarkable.
What made the rescue so difficult?
Well, as I said before, our processes at group are not always fully aligned, and this caused some difficulty, but we soon resolved that. We had guests in over 30 countries, and the governments in both the source markets and in destination changed their regulations constantly, sometimes overnight without prior notice. This meant we had to be quite reactive and make quick decisions where needed. And while we brought back the majority of our guests on our own planes, there were a lot of challenges. I mean, things like third-party airlines changing their operations. This caused a big strain on our teams, but our airline teams, both operationally and in the air, made miracles happen to find planes and crew to get people home. And as you know, cruise terminals started to reject our vessels, and again, those operational teams worked so hard to find solutions to make sure our customers got home safely.
Now holidays are starting to pick up again, slowly and with caution. Are you worried?
Well, I'm not worried, but I do wear a few hats. So I also look after health and safety as well as crisis. So I'm keeping a very close eye on the situation. Again, we deal with a variety of regulations for re-entry and entry into countries, different measures at airports and on board aircraft, restaurants and hotels. Even in the destinations themselves, they all have different regulations. However, we as a business have adopted the EASA guidelines for our airlines. We've devised a string of protocols for our branded hotels and provided great training and oversight to all of our third-party hotels to ensure we operate safely. Plus, of course, our amazing DX team have worked tirelessly to understand local legislation and regulations to make sure we do everything we can to keep safe. So no, I'm not worried.
Mark, will the holidays feel the same as the holidays that we are used to?
I think yes and no. The holidays will be different. COVID has changed everything in almost every aspect of our lives, and we need to realize that going back on holiday there will be changes, but we're keeping a close eye on everything. Safety is our top priority at TUI, and as I said earlier, we've developed numerous protocols for different parts of the customer journey. Our standards have always been really high, and now higher than ever, but at the same time we're doing everything in our control to make sure the holiday is pleasant and relaxing, and you still get that important TUI experience. I'm not going to put things in place which make a holiday experience poor. We've already got thousands of guests in destination already in Spain and Portugal, and so far everything's running really smoothly.
We know that preparation is key for crisis management. Are you prepared for all cases and scenarios?
Over the years I've learned to deal with crisis. My experience as a police officer has certainly helped me in that, but in tourism we learn to expect the unexpected, and we always rise to the challenge. bad things rarely happen, but if they occur at TUI, we're well prepared. We have the right people in the right places with the right resources and the right firing power.
Mark, thank you very much. Good luck for the coming weeks and months.
Thank you.